Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. Saturday afternoon action on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and pitching here today, Randy Vasquez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a pitch. Profar gets a piece there. A changeup missing, and it's 2-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swings through that.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one in the dirt, and now it's filled up 3-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Austin Riley in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And that one missing low.
1-1.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hayward sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. And we're back. And on the mound now, Chris Sale. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, Albies whips it to first. One up, one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Slider clips the zone.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Arcia tosses to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado up to the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Sale delivers. Smoked on the ground to second. Albies over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Scoreless after 1. Back here in San Diego, second inning set to go. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Vasquez back to work. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
In the dirt. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Full count.
And a curve is down and in. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at bat due next. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, no outs. Michael Harris the second. The next to hit. And that one fouled off. Ozuna on second. Albies on at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Double play ball to second. On to Bogarts. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Drake Baldwin. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hayward makes the grab, and that is that. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Let's go, Jackson.
There's a strike. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Sale ready. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Foul ball there. Just missed. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. One out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's Bogarts now. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Sends it across the first. Bogarts retired. Padres go down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started, and here is Orlando Arcia. Arcia measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. That clips the zone. 0-1.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Here's Jared Kelenic. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Pitch
Ball.
misses there. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Top of the 3rd, no score. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ball 1 there. Throw to first.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
And there's a foul ball. Kelenic leads off first with 1 away. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Splits the plate. Strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1 ball,
That is
2
strike
strikes.
2. That one missed.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Jason Hayward. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. There's a strike. a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. Almost got him.
Ball. No, that's down.
Fernando Tatis Jr. on deck for the Padres. 2 out, space is empty. And he walked him on 4 pitches. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Tatis stands in now and watches strike 1.
No ball.
There it was, a
1
high
strike.
velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. And now 1 and 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's ripped into left, base hit. And now 1st and 2nd with 2 outs.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, headed out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Luis Ariz stands in. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
1 and 2 now. Sail back to work. On the ground, out to short. Arcia whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to inning number 4. No score. Back here at Petco Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Riley. Way high.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. In the air to left down the line. Hayward calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the pitch to Olsen. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swinging a foul out of play. Here's the pitch to Ozuna.
Ball. 1 ball.
Man at first, 1 away. That
2-2.
misses the zone. And a count now even up. Good job to fight that one off. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Olsen around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay, safe. And it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. And it's even up. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bogarts makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Michael Harris II getting ready to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. And foul ball. That's ripped. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Fly to left his first time. Just missed. Vasquez checks on first. Harris back in on a dive.
Harris.
The runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner on the go. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Braves 2 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Ozuna ranging back. Onto the 3rd floor balcony and gone. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. No, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Merrill in the box now as he looks at ball 1. 2nd plate appearance of the day for him.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ball.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Jake Cronenworth will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And Sale deals. Not close with that one, and it's 2 and 2. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. First time up, he grounded to 3rd. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Generally, 2nd, 3rd time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Bogart swings through that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Padres draw closer on the long ball, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Orlando Arcia. Vasquez back to work. That's in there. 0-1.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact.
1-1.
That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fought off foul. Inside. And the count's even at 2. Stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. In the air, center field. Merrill coming on. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So digging in, Jared Kellner. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Bullpen action for the Padres. Nick Pivetta up and loosening in the pen. Hart getting cranked up as well. Now the 0-1. And that one sliced foul. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Profar now. Clips the corner. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's downstairs. And 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Merrill has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Padres 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So digging in now for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one ripped, but foul. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Breaking ball misses down and away. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Jason Hayward, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The Braves up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Just missing there. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And misses inside. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. Become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Maldonado in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And
That's
downstairs. Next offering is fouled back.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Padres go down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Nick Pivetta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Here comes Austin Riley. 0 for 2 in this one. That's inside. Riley goes 6 feet 3 inches, 240 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Hammered, base hit, and a good start to the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Here is Matt Olson, 1 for 2. Just missed. And a foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Action in the pen down there. Jason Adam preparing to come on if needed.
Two.
And there's a ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner at first with no outs here. Lifted in the air, right field. And out number one on the grab.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
2 strikes.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
Ball.
In the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, stretches out and hauls it in. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 2 and the Padres 1. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 6th inning. Now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. And that misses. 1-0. And that one clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tatis waits. Outside with a breaking ball.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
No outs. Runner at first. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. Tatis runs. And that is out of play. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. Bullpen action out there for the Braves. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Hernandez, the right-hander, also getting loose.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
He goes down looking.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Here comes Manny Machado. He's already homered here in this one. Late swing fouled off. Step off throw to first. Tatis dives back in. Tatis leads off first with one away. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Tatis runs. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And now it's even up.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Runner at second here, one gone. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
No ball,
Well, he's been incredibly
1 strike.
efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Two outs and one in scoring position.
One, two.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man on second, 2 down. And that is downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. The throw in, it's offline, and he scores.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back. Ronaldo Lopez on the pitch here. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second, and he's safe. Another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Xander Bogaerts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ozuna brings it in, and that's the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Right side, Sheets. He steps on the bag. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Here's Orlando Arcia. And that's in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Just missed. To third, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Man at first with 1 gone, and next for Atlanta, Jared Kellner. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Arcia, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That missed by a lot. 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second is offline. He beats the throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
And now it's the Braves DH, Jurickson Profar. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, the throw is over his head. Runner around third. He's safe. It's 4-2. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Adrian Morejon gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Jason Adam.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Two on, one out. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. In the air, right field. Tatis under it. And there's 2 away. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Just missed. First and second, 2 down. That's down and in.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 outs. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 4 and the Padres 2. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Xander Bogaerts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that one fouled off. fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. So up next, Gavin Sheets. And that's through there for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one almost got him. Swung on, belted, back there. And in one hops the wall. Around first, digging for two. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Next for the Padres, Jason Hayward. And that's outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Tying run at the plate. Down the left field line. Looks like extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One out, runner at second. Next to hit, Martin Maldonado. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball one. One out and a runner at second. And there's the strike. So the tying run at second, and that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one not close. 2-2. Hayward, the runner at second with one away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fastball is outside. Man at second.
Ball 3.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the DH, Luis Arias. 0 for 3 in this one. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That one drifts inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Adam back to work. And that's way high. And it's 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Alec Jacob getting loose out there. Hart getting loose as well. He was late there. Strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Here's a rocket out to left. Dives and makes the catch.
Really nice job of tracking that one down. I noticed some initial hesitation, ball off the bat. Didn't look like he got a great read, but he made up for it by closing on it quickly, laid out, and hauled it in.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. And the slider just misses. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Center field. Merrill makes the grab for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He sent one out of here in the 7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. That was a great swing, and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
Check swing went around. That's strike 1. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here, and it remains a 4-3 game. New pitcher for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a base hit right there. And that puts the tying run on base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here, Brandon Lockridge. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Merrill. Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
1-2.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And fouled off. Bummer deals. And it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
No, that's the ball. 2-1.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Lockridge at first, one gone. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Two now. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get down for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that is strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Ball 1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias up and throwing. Next
2-1.
pitch, not close, up high.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Around third. He'll score and they tie it. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jose Iglesias.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Now snap throw to first. Bogarts dives back. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That's to third. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Now into the ball game on defense, Brandon Lockridge. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Robert Suarez. Now into the game, Yuli Gurriel. He takes over as the new first baseman. Now the catcher up to hit, Drake Baldwin. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Struck him out looking. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
2 strikes.
Triple digits on that last pitch.
Just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. Right down to shoot. 0-1. that one at triple digits.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Four in the ninth. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we are tied 4-4. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Daysbel Hernandez. Stepping in for San Diego, Jason Hayward. Hernandez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Raisel Iglesias, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Neris warming up as well. And a base hit up the middle. And now the winning run is on base.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Martin Maldonado, the next up for the Padres. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And strike one to the catcher.
You can see they're really trying to move that winning run into scoring position. Try to get that sac bunt down. Really have to make this out count.
Popped up. Winning run on base at first. No outs. Fastball is outside. Slider misses outside. Here's a 2-2. And that one missing low.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
With the winning run on at first. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him swinging. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. That one out to right. Kelnick brings it in. 2 away now. Next to hit, Luis Arias. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Y'all, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Trying to send this to extra innings. And that one almost hit him. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. Still all square at 4 apiece. And we're back. And here is Jurickson Profar. First pitch just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Backed off the plate that time.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Takes it in for the out. Here is Austin Riley. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Strike 2.
Ball.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now Matt Olson up to hit. First pitch misses.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of the 10th. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. And out to a 2.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. We're in extras here. Here's the rookie third baseman, Brandon Lockridge. Looking for his first big league hit right here. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And ball 1. Ground ball right side. Albies tosses to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jackson Merrill. That one missed. This one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Misses
No,
off the plate. And that is ball 1. Fastball is outside. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped right center field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We push on to the 11th, and we are tied 4-4. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning, Alec Jacob. Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Headed towards the corner. And it one-hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Albies, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We are in the 11th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hayward turns to the right on the move. Reaches for it, but it's foul. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. Michael Harris II digs in now. He's already homered in this game. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Foul ball there. And a foul ball, he stays alive. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Drake Baldwin. There's a strike. Pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. High fly ball out towards left center. Hayward. And that's the 3rd out. Braves strand 1. This game's all tied at 4. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Hector Neris. And this is Yuli Gurriel. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Tied at 4.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That's a little bit low.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Hammered on the line. Base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now it's going to be Jason Hayward. And there's a ball. Winning run at first, nobody out. And we're in the bottom of the 11th. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there.
Here. 2 balls, 1 strike.
puts it in the air out towards left center. Ozuna sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Very high with that one. And that's ball one.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 away. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Just missed. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. And a slider misses down and away.
2-0 to count.
On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but goes to second with it, and they get the out. Stayed with the play, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 12th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Jacob back to work. Fouled off down the right side. And now the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's fouled off. That misses. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Jared Kelenic next up for the Braves. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Oh, he throws it away. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Braves take the lead. It's 5-4. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Profar climbs in on that left side. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Gets under it and pops it up. Lockridge sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's Austin Riley. In the air, left field, Hayward. Snags it for the second out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here's Matt Olson. Ripped on the ground to second. In time to Gurriel. And Olson is set down. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Braves add one on the RBI double. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, one-run game, and now the DH, Luis Arias. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
Hit in the air out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Brandon Lockridge, the next up for the Padres.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a bunt towards third. It's safe at first, a bunt single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
One down, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That's in there, strike one. And that is out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Lockridge into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Cronenworth in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Fought off foul.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Iglesias is just one strike away. Got him looking. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
Well, when you go on a road trip, you're looking to play 500 or better. And the only way you do that is when you scratch and claw and you grind out. And they did that in this one. 12-inning win on the road. Very impressive. Players are going to come into the clubhouse for the next game. They're going to be pretty encouraged about how they pulled for each other.